Hello and welcome to another day and another episode of 30 Cuisines in 30 Days with me, your host, Tara from Coconuts. Thank you so much for watching today. I can't believe we are already on day 24 of this challenge. If you're new to the series and to the challenge, then it's simple. Can I eat 30 cuisines in 30 days? I think we're going to find that yes, I can. We've already made it to day 24, less than a week to go, and I have been able to find a different, new, unique culture, food culture, cuisine, regional cuisine every single day, 24 days straight. So let's see if I can make it to 30. Okay, so if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, share this video with someone who loves food. Click the bell for notifications so you know when I'm on live, which is 1 p.m. every day until the challenge is over. 1 p.m. Bangkok time, 2 p.m. if you're in Singapore. And yeah, then come and watch and comment and tell me what you're eating for lunch. Tell me what cuisines you love. Tell me what cuisines I should try for my last few, lunches here. And yeah, we'll chat live. Okay, so today is Sichuan cuisine from the Sichuan province of China. And I have ordered these really spicy looking dishes in front of me from a restaurant called Boon Pochana right here in Bangkok. So yeah, I'm ordering the food right here to my Bangkok apartment. I'm here home, working from home every day. And even though I'm here in one place, my taste buds are traveling the world thanks to all these different dishes with so many different, unique, interesting ingredients. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so today our dishes from Boon Pochana. I will go through and just introduce you to these dishes, and then I will taste the dishes, eat the dishes, and then afterwards we're gonna have a rating. So I'm gonna give my rating to each dish and my overall rating to the experience of ordering and eating Sichuan food from Boon Pochana. So stick around to the end for that. Okay. So today we have Mapo Tofu. As you can see here in my bowl, Mapo Tofu smells really spicy. Smell that chili paste. Okay, then we have spicy green beans. Spicy green beans with some ground pork on top, some chili. Smells garlicky. And then we have Sichuan spicy pork. And it's, try not to spill over there. Yeah, everything is really, really spicy looking and smelling, and I think it's gonna be spicy tasting for sure. So you can see those Sichuan peppercorns there, those black peppercorns. Oh, those are pungent. And then in front of me, I just have a condiment provided by the restaurant. Ooh, Coconuts TV says, Tara's taste buds are traveling the world and it's insane. Where will they go next? Okay, you can't really see this, but it's just like a kind of light soy sauce condiment with chopped up coriander, garlic, and fresh red chilies. Ooh, comment Rainer. Lynn says, no rice wine to accompany the food. Oh my God. Okay, yesterday I had Spanish food and I made sangria and I had a nice hefty glass of that and ooh, my head was spinning a little bit. Yeah, and yesterday, if you did tune in, I might have said that today we're having Greek food, but that's coming up later. We went for Sichuan today. You know, I want something spicy. And I just have a little bit of nice glob of white rice there for me to try with my dishes. Not a huge portion of rice. I want to focus on these things today. Yeah, no drinks to go with it, no rice wine, although I think that is an ingredient in maybe this dish. Yeah, but yeah, no, maybe a Tsingtao beer or something would go nicely with this, Chinese beer. That's probably what I would have. I would not want to have shots of anything, which I think if you're having like a big, Chinese dinner, everyone's drinking, you're gonna have shots. No, not for lunch. Okay, so let me just start off. Sichuan cuisine is actually really interesting. We have some little factoids, that are going to scroll across the bottom of the screen. But Sichuan if you guys know about that, it's known to be really spicy. And Sichuan peppercorns are just like potent, pungent, really interesting flavor and like spicy. And yeah, Sichuan, it's a province in China. It's like kind of directly north of Thailand. If you keep going north, a little bit on the northeast side of China. And their food is just, I think it's pretty globally known because it's really unique, the spiciness and the ingredients. Okay, so let's just start with this dish I'm holding up, which is the spicy green beans. Yeah, so I'm eager to try all of these dishes. I have had Sichuan food before, but I haven't really had it that much, just here or there. Don't really know much about it other than it's spicy, so I'm kind of eager to try all of these dishes. So, okay, first up with the green beans. They look almost like they're deep fried or something, but yeah, they're kind of like dried out in a way. The texture, yeah, they look dry, like they've been really fried, or yeah, they're not steamed. Okay, I think we have a little factoid on the texture. Yeah, they're different than most steamed green beans, that is for sure. And I think this restaurant is pretty well known for this dish because I see a lot of reviews featuring this dish. Okay, they're sauteed before the rest of the ingredients are added. So let me just get a nice fork full of green beans. And there's chili, there's ground pork, there's big chunks of garlic, and I'm gonna get some pork, some garlic, and some chili all on one fork. And let's try forkful. This is really tasty. So this one doesn't seem to have the Sichuan peppercorns, but it does have these red chilies, which are kind of like a Thai, it looks like a familiar Thai chili. Maybe not Pekinu, it's a bit bigger. It looks like Pek Chi Fa, which is a different type of chili that's a little bit bigger in size and not as spicy as Pekinu, which is the little tiny Thai chilies. It's not that spicy. Vicky Wong says, I like to have soy milk with my Sichuan food. I think that would help with the spiciness. It'd be a nice balance with the like creamy soy milk, cold soy milk, and spicy chilies. Okay, this is yummy. It's not too spicy really, so I can get behind this. I can eat a lot of it. I'm gonna try a bite with rice. Dig in with rice. Okay, it's salty, it's salty and garlicky. And then the green beans are pretty tender. Yeah, they're not really chewy or anything. They're tender, and yeah, I think it would go well with rice though, because it's a pretty salty, heavily seasoned dish, I would say, with with saltiness and garlickiness. Really, really good with rice. Somehow, something about the rice, it just makes everything the flavors come out even more. And if you're ever doing a low carb, low carb thing without rice, it just really sucks. Everything's so much better with rice. So carb away, I say. Kenneth Tadui says, to tell us about how she enjoys her Sichuan food, here's Vicky Wong in Hong Kong. Vicky, tell us more about what you like about Sichuan food. What dishes do you like? What's so great about it? The peppercorns numb your mouth, right? Stolen Rabbit says, yes, rice is life. Rice is life. Okay, the pork in here is also really tasty. It's just little minced pork, a bit fatty. I think the fat of the pork is kind of what makes this dish yummy. Okay, one more bite, and then I think I'm gonna move on to another dish. So I thought this one was going to be really spicy. Actually, not too spicy. And if you avoid the chilies, it's like not spicy at all. So you just don't eat these like bright red chilies that are on here. But I did eat a few chilies. I think it's good with that. Yeah, it makes it nice and spicy. But it's not really that Sichuan pepper taste. I think that is what I'm going to have in these other two dishes. Okay, so that was the green beans, spicy green beans. Stay tuned to the end. I'll give my rating for everything. And yeah, I'm not going to give anything away on the rating, but I like this dish. And I think if you're a vegetarian, you could probably get it without the pork, and you'd still get that yummy, garlicky, chili flavor with the green beans. So yeah, the star of the dish is definitely the green beans. But pork, I think, is the most common protein for Sichuan food, at least going through the menu of this restaurant. Everything was like kind of pork. Rolled Coconut says nuggets and Sichuan sauce. Does that count? Stolen Rapper says, great choice ordering green beans. Yeah, this restaurant like had so many reviews for green beans, for Mapo Tofu, and then it had some other dish where it had like century eggs. But I didn't order that because I'm not a huge fan of century eggs. So I ordered this stuff instead. Okay, what shall I go for next? Maybe the Mapo Tofu? You guys think Mapo Tofu? Okay. Let's see, Mapo Tofu. A little close up there. It has, how do I describe this dish? It's definitely even if you don't know a lot about Sichuan cuisine, you probably have tried this. Coconut CV says, little coconut, you're a weirdo, but we respect you so much. We respect you, little coconut. Okay. Yeah, it has a spicy reddish orange chili sauce. I think what really makes it distinct in the flavor is the chili paste that's used. And I'm just checking my lovely little notes here that it's a chili sauce that consists of fermented broad beans and chili paste. Okay, and then the tofu here is like it's almost like a silken, very, it breaks apart really easily. It's not a hard tofu, it's a soft tofu. And yeah, it has like a sticky sauce, it has minced pork, and has a little just, bit of, what are those? Spring onions? Yeah, spring onions. Donghom in Thai, just scattered, artfully tossed right on top there to top it off. So it looks really good. Vicky Wong says, numbing spicy chicken, Sichuan fish with pickled mustard greens, water boiled spicy beef in broth are my go-to dishes. Ooh, sounds really interesting. I did come across, I was reading about water boiled as a cooking technique, and the spicy Sichuan fish. That also sounds interesting. Ooh, Vicky says, Sichuan hot pot, also fun with friends to see people suffer and see who taps out first. It's a test of endurance. This restaurant does have that hot pot option. So yeah, that might be fun to go with friends. Maybe you have a plastic divider between you guys now, but yeah. I remember one time I actually tried Sichuan food in New York with my husband and sister-in-law. She took us there, and we had this like spicy Sichuan chicken. And I didn't really know that it was going to be so spicy. And I just took a bite, and it was like just insane. Like it just coats your whole mouth. It's numb, and it's like you're like in pain. And then she was there just like eating the whole plate of chicken. I couldn't believe it. Stolen Rabbit says, ooh, Vicky Wong, that beef in broth sounds good. Yes, it does. Okay, without further ado, let me just endurance hot pot, says Coconut CV. Okay, let's see how spicy this is. I'm gonna take a little bite of the tofu, Mapo tofu, on its own first. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. No, it's not too spicy. It has little red chilies. Again, the same red chilies that are on the green beans. So let's see if I eat with a red chili, how that's gonna be. Spicy. Yeah, the red chilies are spicy. Yes, they are. Okay, there's that familiar feeling of pain in my mouth that you just love and hate so much. So yeah, tofu is really yummy. The texture is really soft. Has that really distinct flavor of like, which I guess is that fermented broad bean paste. Let's try a little bite with rice. Okay, a little bite with the rice. Sichuan Rabbit's next Coconuts TV food show. Oh my god. Coconuts TV is at Stolen Rabbit. I think we should mala rabbit endurance hot pot. Oh my gosh. That sounds killer. Okay. So it goes really well with the rice. Let me just try with a little bit of the condiment here that came, which is like a soy sauce, chili, coriander, garlic masterpiece, if you ask me, and with some rice. That's really tasty. I think this soy sauce, I don't know if that's like the Thai addition to it or if that is actually a Sichuan thing, but this soy sauce with chili, garlic, coriander, so simple, so tasty. It just really, I think it's because it's like big chunks of like raw garlic. Oh my god, garlic breath. Kenneth Tawdry says at Vicky Wong, can you record all your comments into Skype and send asking for a friend? Really good. Okay. Yeah, tofu is tasty. Not super spicy again. I thought I was just like really getting into like trouble with like all these spicy dishes, but so far, if you avoid the chili, it's like not spicy at all. If you eat the chili, it is spicy, but it's just that like mild hit of like the usual chili. Yeah, so not super duper spicy. Let me go ahead and try the main dish here. And I think that is going to be the numbing Sichuan peppers. So I see all these peppercorns all over it right now. Yeah, the Mapo Tofu is yummy. Stay tuned for my rating to the end. And yeah, let's try the next dish. Okay. So this is, it's kind of like a soup almost, but the menu item is called Sichuan spicy pork. You could choose pork or beef or fish, I think, but I chose pork. In Thai, it was just called tom pet. Tom pet. So it's like pet is spicy and tom is like it's like soup or like boiled. Yeah, so it's like spicy boiled pork or beef or fish. So yeah, this is actually just a little fraction of this serving. It came in a huge plastic bag. So it's like, this is what came, you guys. It's huge. I'm gonna be eating this for like a month. No, it'll probably go fast, but at least a few days. Okay, it came in this huge portion. So their portions are definitely generous. And I can see a lot of interesting ingredients here. It has like thin slices of pork that look like they've been cooked through boiling. Lots of chili, like red chili, lots of peppercorns, and also, yeah, Sichuan peppercorns and looks like normal or like black peppercorns, and also cabbage, and that's about it. It has a lot of broth, a lot of soup. Let me try by having a little sip of the broth first. Some peppercorns got in there. Let me try. It's kind of oily, but looks like a thin broth. Let me just try that. Oh my god. Spicy. Peppercorns Really spicy. Okay, that's the spice that I was waiting for. Oh my god, it's really numbing. My eyes are watering. On my first bite of broth, it didn't even have the pork or cabbage or anything yet. When you bite into the peppercorn, it like explodes in your mouth with a really numbing like hit of spice. Looks like some salted vegetables on top of that. Love it. Says Coconut TV. Rainer Lim says, soup for days. Okay, I can barely read the comments because my eyes are so watery right now. That was just the first bite. Oh my god. What am I getting myself into here? Okay, but the thing is, like, the spiciness actually goes away pretty fast. Tara is struggling, says Coconut TV. Yeah, just rub it in there. Let me try a bit of the cabbage with some chili, and it has some peppercorns on it too, I think. This is super, super killer. Okay. Since I knew it was coming, I was a little bit more prepared for that one. But yeah, when you bite into those peppercorns, it's really numbing. Rainer Lim says, don't bite into the peppercorns. Yeah, it's just so numbing, but you're not supposed to bite into them. How can you avoid them though? They're everywhere. Or are you supposed to bite into them? It's just that I can't handle it. Little Coconut says, bowl of landmines. Oh my god, it really is landmines here. Okay, but you know the peppercorns, there's something about them that is tasty. Suffering for our entertainment. You know, they're very like aromatic. I mean, the taste is almost like perfumey, but not in a bad way. If you haven't tried these before, it's really an interesting and unique experience, I think. Yeah, it's like perfumey, like just very herbal and aromatic and almost like floral, but not in a bad way where you're like, oh, it's soapy. I don't know how to describe it. I bit into another one. Mouth explosions. I can't help but bite into them, you guys. Okay, let me try a little bit of the pork with the broth. My mouth is really numb. It's like tingling. I can see why people like this. It's kind of a weird feeling. Are you not entertained? I hope you are, because this is really killer. It's like tasty but yummy. I see some like little soybean bits, like a tauchio sauce. Like a little fermented soybeans in there. It's another ingredient. Okay. So you're actually not supposed to eat these peppercorns. That's really interesting because they're just totally covering everything. Vicky Wong, what do you say? But yeah, even if you don't eat them, then you still get the flavor just throughout the dish. So it is really yummy. You still get that like aromatic flavor just through the broth because I think it's been simmered with these peppercorns for so long. It has a nice balance of like saltiness, pepperiness, of course, spiciness. Okay, you're supposed to swallow them, but not crunch into them. Wow, that is like a delicate dance that you must partake in with this dish. Okay, swallow them, but do not bite into them. Okay, I'm just gonna have another bite here. Okay, I got a bit of the red chili, which I'm more used to, but is still also quite killer. But yeah, this dish actually, it has a lot of veggies, which I love, and yeah, it tastes really good. I like it. Crunched into another peppercorn. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit of cabbage. Hopefully it doesn't have landmines of peppercorn. I'm gonna have a big old bite of rice with it. And oh, I see it still has peppercorns in it. Try to clear them out a bit. Rice helps. Rice helps a lot. So you don't bite into peppercorns. I'm just so curious about that because it seems really hard to avoid biting into them because you want to take just like a big bite of like pork and rice and cabbage and everything is just covered in these peppercorns. Okay, let me take another bite. This one does have peppercorns in the bite, but I think I'm just gonna try to swallow it without chewing them. I chewed it. Still tasty though. Pretty spicy. I'm sweating. My nose is running. My eyes are watering. Oh. Coconut TV says, perhaps avoiding peppercorns with this dish is unavoidable. That's what it seems like. Oh my god, my mouth is numb. It's not totally on fire though. Like, I can continue. I can persevere through this. I don't have to completely give up right now. Like, I still want to eat more of it, even though it's like painful. So let me take a little bite of pork with veggies, just a small piece. Let me add some of this yummy little condiment of garlic and chili, more chili, and soy sauce here. Rainerlin says, no pain, no gain. This is my challenge, Sichuan cuisine. It's almost like you have to go like, and then it feels better. Okay, let's try another bite with the soy sauce condiment. I'm having a huge bite of rice with it just to like try to balance out the spicy peppercorns. I'm crunching into like a million peppercorns. Wasn't so bad though. I think the rice really helps a lot. If you're just having like the plain peppercorn bursting in your mouth, like whoa. My tongue is still tingling though. It's like tingling, numb. Oh my god. Ooh, Coconut says eating peppercorns like watching The Notebook. Tears. Yeah, tears. Tears will ensue. Okay. Still sweating. Crying a little bit. Do you also sweat uncontrollably while you watch The Notebook? Okay, so we're about at the half-hour mark, and I have tried our 3 dishes of the day. So let me just remind everyone, please like, share, subscribe. I'm numb. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, check out our other videos. We have other live stream video shows. We have lots of other documentary videos. Click the link in our YouTube for merchandise. You can buy this cute little t-shirt here. Cute little t-shirt that you can spill all your spicy food on, which I have been doing during lunch, but it washes out. It washes out. Okay. So yeah, that was my little reminder to everyone to like and subscribe. This is day 24. Oh my god, we have less than a week to go. My challenge is, can I stay home and at the same time eat 30 cuisines in 30 days? Can my taste buds travel the world to 30 different countries or regions? Yes, I think it can. Except they're kind of like blasted off my tongue after this Sichuan meal. So that's the end of my taste buds from here on out. Little Coconut says, is any Thai dish you've eaten hotter than this? Ooh. You know what's so funny? Like, it's hot in such a different way. I feel like if you eat a really spicy somtam, it's hotter than this. I think it really is hotter than this, but it's different. Like this is so like, it's like heats you up, and it's really good for, I guess, cold weather, because, you know, Sichuan province is like north, all the way north, and I'm sure it's freezing there in winter. So this would be really great for that, which I'm sure is why, tons of chilies in their food. But for Thailand, I mean, it's super hot here, but we also eat tons of chilies. But it's like in a different way. It doesn't like heat you up. It like kind of makes you sweat and like, I don't know, somehow cools you. Yeah, this is definitely a longer, slower burn than Thai chilies. So for Thai chilies, it's like bam, bam, it builds up, and it's hard to like continue eating it if you're not used to it. With this, I feel like I don't know, it's like gets you all at once, but then it's like a slow burn. I can continue eating it. Yeah, I could definitely continue eating this. Like now, my mouth just feels numb and tingly, but I don't feel like it's on fire at all. So I don't know if you're really good at eating Thai chilies, would you be good at eating this? I think it's kind of different. There might be people who eat a ton of Thai chilies in their somtam and then come to this and they're like, whoa, I can't even do that. I don't know. Vicky Wong says, I took my then boyfriend, now fiance, oh, congratulations, to a Michelin star Sichuan restaurant for his birthday. He got a spice high and started hallucinating. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Okay. I was just thinking that it's almost like you feel like almost a high from this because you're numb and tingly and like you're kind of lightheaded by going like, I don't know, but like you definitely get like a spice high from this. So I can see why people really love it. Yeah, that is really, really funny. And I wonder what he hallucinated. Was he like picking the peppercorns or something from trees? Stolen Rabbit says, lol. Okay, but yeah, that's great. He survived that and is now your fiance, Vicky. Awesome. Congratulations. So if he can survive that, then so can I. Okay, so that was day 24. Let me just go through and give my rating to everything, and then that's day 24 done. So spicy green beans. Oh, this is so hard to get a rating to. I feel like I really enjoyed it. It wasn't like as wow as the other dishes, but it's like a staple order. I would probably order time and time again. Great way to get your veggies in if you really are like a meat eater that loves meat because there's like ground pork all over it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah. Vicky Wong, are you sure? Or Coconut TV says to Vicky, are you sure there weren't mushrooms in the dish? Oh, yeah. Am I sure there's not mushrooms in this dish? Okay. Looks tasty. Much love from Baja California. Ooh, thank you. And 530 Aztec Warrior 211. Much love right back to you. Lil Coconut says, I should eat more spice and hallucinate. I have a girlfriend. Oh, hallucinate, I have a girlfriend. That would be hilarious. Whew. Okay, so this is like a 4 out of 5. Mapo Tofu, I feel like we're going up in the ratings. I give this like a 4.5 out of 5. Because it's really tasty. It could have been spicier. I don't know. Could have been spicier. And I feel like 4.5. I feel like I want to give this just like an all around 5 because even though it was a bit killer with the spiciness, I really liked it. The aromatic flavors of Sichuan, it's just so different from anything I tasted. And the pork was really tender and soft, not gristly or anything. It was like really tasty. Cabbage was cooked well in there, not mushy, everything was so flavorful. Tons of chili, so many different flavors every time you take a different bite. So I feel like it's a 5 out of 5, you guys. Rainer Lynn says lol at coconuts, at Little Coconuts. Little Coconut? Jagdish Gill says Mapo Tofu is one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite things too. And yeah, I like to try it in different Chinese restaurants. It's also in like Japanese restaurants, Japanese, Chinese restaurants. Does that sound weird? But we have a lot of Japanese restaurants here that do Chinese food, Japanese style. So that's where I like to get my Mapo Tofu. Okay. Oh, and the condiment, I guess, is, I think it's a 5 out of 5. I mean, it's really tasty. It just adds so much to everything it goes on. It adds so much to everything it is a part of, kind of like me. Okay. Cringe. Yeah, so I think it's overall, it's like a 4.5 out of 5 for Boon Pochana. I can see why it's a really, really popular Chinese restaurant here. It's not like a trendy restaurant. It's kind of like a little bit of like a, not hole in the wall, but like it's kind of like a dingy and bustling restaurant. So don't expect friendly waiters there. You know, I have been there to eat before. Don't expect friendly waiters. Don't expect great ambiance, but just expect really good food. You know, really, really hot woks in the back, just like sizzling up this Sichuan food. Oh, Shani says Sichuan food is love. It is like a warm, cozy embrace. An embrace that makes my tongue fall off. Okay, so that is Sichuan food today. Please like, subscribe, share, click the bell for notifications. I will be back for day 25 tomorrow, same time, same place, right here in my kitchen. And I'll be ordering a different cuisine. Let's see if my taste buds recover by then. Shani says, aren't those the best though? Haha, they are. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow here, 1 p.m. Bangkok time, 2 p.m. if you're in Singapore for day 25 of 30 cuisines in 30 days. Bye.